Hello again and welcome back to Technables. I'm Anna and I'm here with Gareth to talk about the stunning visual technologies that are built into 4th generation Intel Core processors. Gareth, where would you like to start?
Thanks, Anna. Well, first, a quick recap of what's better about the visual experience in the new Intel Core processors. Now, on the new Intel Core processor, we get 10 to 15% better performance on the CPU with applications that load twice as fast. And we also get more than 10 days battery life in connected standby and 20 times reduction in idle power draw.
Today, we will be taking an in-depth look at the visual improvements in 4th generation. Gareth, I understand there are quite a few options in the processor graphics coming with the new Intel Core processors. Can you tell us a little bit more about what's available?
Yeah, sure, Anna. Well, our top-end processor graphics is found on the H line of processors, which has the new Intel Iris Pro Graphics 5200. That's for high-end gaming machines and workstations. Next, we have the new Intel Iris Graphics 5100, which can be found on our U line of processors. That's optimized for ultrabooks and ultrabook convertibles. However, our more power-efficient 15-watt U line of processors will come with HD Graphics 5000. And of course, we'll still have the Intel HD Graphics 4000 series on entry-level notebooks. And our new super power-efficient Y line of processors offering extended battery life for detachables.
Thanks, Gareth. So here on the demo desk, we have two ultrabooks, one running 3rd generation Intel Core and the other on 4th generation Intel Core. You'll notice we have an older gaming laptop here too, but we'll get back to that later. There are a number of new features in the new Intel Core processors that improve the visual experiences for both for gaming and video, including new 4K resolution support and the ability to run 3 independent displays at the same time. Let's take a look at some of the other improvements for video.
Sounds good. Now, one of the many improvements for video buffs is in Intel QuickSync technology, which you might remember from previous episodes of Technables. Now, QuickSync has become even faster and higher in quality with enhanced codec support. You can now encode a full HD video in just seconds.
That's pretty fast. Let's have a look at it in action. Let's see, we have QuickSync set up on both the 3rd gen and 4th gen Ultrabook.
That's right. Now we have a 4.5 minute HD video here, and we're going to run it through Intel QuickSync to convert it to a format ready to share on YouTube.
Let's make it a race.
All right, Anna, but this time I get the 4th gen system. 3, 2, 1, go. So you can see both systems are encoding the videos. With 4th gen, not only is it much faster, but the end result of a high quality too. You video people out there will be happy to know that these improvements are supported across a wide range of video codecs. Now, as you can see, my encode is finished and I'm ready to upload to YouTube in just a few seconds.
Very cool. That's an improvement over 3rd generation, and it can make a real difference with longer videos. I noticed you have Roam 2 video in your video queue.
Yeah, that's right. Let's have a quick look. So, it's a video about the new game from the Total War series. The game is due to be released later this year, and it's actually been optimized to run on the new Intel Core processors.
Okay, Caesar, how does it work then?
Okay, well, as I mentioned earlier, the graphics capabilities have more than doubled, and one of the many ways is with the introduction of the new DirectX extensions, UAV serialization, and direct resource access. Now this allows for faster, more optimal techniques like advanced volumetric shadow mapping, and even brand new techniques that have never been achieved before, such as order-independent transparency.
Okay, and in English, please.
Well, basically, what that means is that we get greater detail and much higher frame rates, better shadows and transparency, so essentially a much more realistic and immersive experience, and that's all on processor graphics.
Sounds good to me. Can't wait to play it when it's released. But today we have another game which has also been optimized for 4th gen using these techniques. This game from Codemasters is called Grid 2. Have you got your driving gloves ready, Gramps?
Very funny. Now, we have the game set up on the two systems here. The first is our new Intel Core Ultrabook, and the second is a gaming machine from circa 2010 that cost over £2,000 back then. So, let's race, Anna.
Okay. See, so historically, this is the kind of beast that you would need to play such a demanding game. But as you can see from Garrett's smile, you can get just as good an experience on a 4th generation Ultrabook. It's a great system, but you can see it really can't help with your driving.
That's fair enough, Anna. But it's pretty impressive when you consider that my Ultrabook weighs about as much as the power supply alone on your system. And as you can see on the screen here, I've been monitoring the power as we play the game. The 4th generation is over 5 times more power efficient than your gaming system, so my batteries last a lot longer. I think it's time to start considering whether it's worth investing in a discrete graphics card anymore.
I think I would put my money towards a more powerful CPU.
Well, with industry-leading media capabilities, cutting-edge display support, and a more enjoyable gaming experience, I think you should consider trading in your old monster gaming system. Get yourself one of these.
I think you might be onto something there. Well, that's all the time we have. Gareth, thank you so much for taking us through some of the stunning visual features in the new Intel Core processors. We'll see you back here soon with another edition of Tech Nibbles.